to wait for the person in the pram to move out of shot. Okay, so I'm about to head over to Malibu Performance to get my A-Class remapped. It's currently 8:30 AM, so let's go. I'm going to document the process. Okay, so I've just reached Malibu Performance in Leicester. I'm just going to explain a little bit about my thought process when it came to remapping this car. If you already know the whole process of remapping and you want to skip this part, you can jump to this time here, and that will just skip this section out. So it's important to note that I drive an A200D AMG line. Now, the difference between an A200D and an A220D hardware-wise is very minimal to nothing at all, meaning they have the same engine and are capable of outputting the same amount of power. The A220 comes out on top because the A200 has been detuned by the manufacturer. The manufacturer does this for multiple reasons. It could be for emissions, it could be so that they can upsell the A220 because it outputs a little bit more power. This just means that the A200 is capable of a lot more than what it comes with as standard, which means when you remap the car, the power figures increase substantially. The stock figures are as follows. It's 134 brake horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. After the stage 1 remap, the expected gain would be 31% on brake horsepower and 30% on the torque, which would then give us 175 brake horsepower and 390 Newton meters of torque. Torque on a car like this is probably the more important figure to be looking at because that's where you'll feel it with the acceleration. It's also good to note that the remap doesn't actually negatively affect your fuel consumption. In fact, a lot of people say it makes it better because the car has a lot more power. It doesn't need to climb up the rev range quite as high just to be able to reach the same amount of speed. Just before I pull my car into the bay to get remapped, I've just recognized a very particular green car. Let me just show you.
Just let me in it, I bet I could have you floating. Pull up to the crib, blow up your spot, I'll make you miss it. Way you looky lost, I know you got them feeling sicko. Throwing up them bands, sit back and watch them Billies trickle. The way she do the vibes, it got me focused on that center. I hit it to your tens, come back down to keep it real. So good, I lock it down, I got a crystal for that finger.
Okay, that's all done. Took no longer than 15-20 minutes, I'd say, so really quick process. Let's go on a drive and see the difference. So I'm going to play some clips of some acceleration pulls before and after the remap. I'm not sure if this will completely show on camera, but I can assure you that there's a substantial difference when it comes to how it feels in the car. I am planning to make a video in a few months' time, more around the long-term implications of actually getting your car remapped. But so far so good, the car's massively improved. If you drive an A200 especially, in the nicest way, the car is a little bit sluggish as standard, so you will definitely feel a massive improvement.
Let me see you drop it, make sure it's all the way down, I'ma keep it solid, solid.